Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Count Wardal TV show. We are in Cairo, you know, the splendid, amazing Egypt, and I am here with an important person, intellectual, journalist, and he is very well connected. من زمان جدا. I speak Arabic too. أنا أكلم عربي برضه okay مش مشكلة. With cinema, okay? He met superstars that I know, Gina Lollobrigida, and also he will be part of the team of a new festival of Escandaria, means Alexandria of Egypt, where, you know, the town of Cleopatra, and Maktabat al-Escandaria means Biblioteca Alexandrina. And the superstar, Egyptian superstar Samir Sabri will be the president of this Francophone festival. And so is Sherif Awad, okay? With you.
Hello Federico, أهلا وسهلا.
وأهلا بك حبيبي.
Welcome to all your fans and viewers. And I'm very happy to speak to you in person after we spoke online.
Inshallah. And so you have, of course, a big activity from many years ago. Your passion is cinema. So if you like to speak about you and your activity, like a film critic, important film critic. Okay?
So I've been working in the cinema for like 25 years right now. Everything related to cinema distribution. So I work like 5 years in distribution of American films here in Egypt in the regional offices of Fox, Warner, UIP, Universal, and Paramount and Metro Golden Mayer. Then I focus then on writing for Egypt Today magazine, which is a monthly English published magazine in English. Meanwhile, I also started to do television shows about international cinema, international music for different channels here in Egypt, like Dream, Nile Cinema, Showtime Arabia, in Kuwait, Rai, the Kuwaiti Rai. So, been doing this as well. And parallelly working as a curator, as a programmer for film festivals. Worked in Alexandria Festival, Ismailia Festival,
I know very well.
Cairo Festival, and Luxor and Aswan Festival.
Ismailia, sorry to interrupt you, Ismailia Maragan is
documental.
Is also folklore, I think.
It's,
no?
They have a couple of festivals in Ismailia,
okay.
One for dance and one for cinema. And right now we're preparing the new festival in Alexandria. It will be in the Biblioteca next June, presided by Mr. Samir Sabri, our leading artist. And right now we are in the process of selecting films, guests and events, and making all the infrastructure and the architecture of the festival, because it's it's like a newborn baby. First edition is and then everything will be easier if you make the infrastructure.
Naturalmente,
yes.
Sì. So, what do you think about the today cinema in the world? Do you think something is wrong, something has to be improved? About ideas, about the cinema, you know, what about the ideas, new ideas, old ideas, what do you think?
Well, I think cinema has been influenced by the digital technology. We have the internet, we have the red camera and the digital editing. There is no more películas, no more films. Right now we do everything digitally. And we have the streaming service as well. I think the industry has changed since we were starting 10, 15, 20 years ago. I think all the filmmakers should adapt to this change to continue their creativity.
as I made, because I made one TV serial only using this iPad.
Yes.
You can imagine, Apple.
Yes.
And
No
I
more
made,
big cameras.
exactly, and I made Federico and Fellini, my story with Federico Fellini, also by
Digital, the iPad,
digital,
small iPad.
of course, no?
So I think right now, because every year the big studios in Hollywood produce bigger films. They have big production, big budget, big distribution budget, and I think the small films wouldn't resist big events film like we see in Hollywood. And I think all the independent filmmakers, all the filmmakers who does experimental short art film, performance, video art, all these different form of expression should go ahead and think about streaming, about internet, and I think they will reach larger audience because they cannot compete with the big studios, the big...
Not anymore.
Not anymore, yeah.
So we know about Hollywood Fellini 100 event.
Yes.
And your organization will be part, will present the Fellini 100 event on January 19
Yes.
in the Ruby Theater
Yes.
in Santa Monica Boulevard.
Yes, well, I started this organization called Domino to support independent artists. We do publicity, we do
To support me.
yes, and films, publicity, promotion of independent cinema. We have worked with several artists here in Egypt, the Arab world, Europe. We're trying to launch also some kind of streaming service in the future. The internet is the future, I think. So I'm very happy that we will collaborate on the centenary of Fellini, starting next January by collaborating with you and supporting the performance and screening of your film next year in San Francisco.
Thank you,
Yes.
and Hollywood. And the other two organizations is Domino, of
Yes.
course, is the historical Italian film archive, is Graziano Marraffa is the president, and Italian friend of the Biblioteca Alessandrina.
Correct.
So Egypt will be two times inshallah,
Yes.
in this. So of course, very welcome Egypt. Always. Do you like to add something else of this interview?
Yes, I hope that all the audience and lovers of international cinema, especially Italian cinema and Fellini's films, would make a start by seeing your films and rediscover Fellini's classics that he presented for the cinema and inspired many filmmakers and artists, since he started to create his own art, which is a mix between visual art, cinema, writing. He was a general artist, not only a filmmaker. So I hope people can go back and rediscover his classics again and study his films and take inspiration from his works.
Okay, thank you so much. I am very proud and very happy to become a friend of Mr. Sherif Awad.
Thank you, sir.
And so thank you so much to all of you. Thank you. And you remember that every Monday and Tuesday in Bavc.org channel 29 there is Count Wardal TV show. Follow of course my YouTube channel to be updated, etc., and other networks. Okay, thank you so much for your attention. Grazie. Okay, shukran, ma salam, bye bye.